Hello, everyone. Hope this works. The actor awards are starting in about a minute. So hopefully my microphone is working. Wait for you all to come in here. I've just been stressed out all day about this show. Like, okay, what's going to happen here? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hi, it's Brian. Welcome to the awards contender. Is my audio good? Okay. Yay. All right. So, guys, the show starts in 30 seconds. And I'm like, I'm like hoping for a couple big surprises tonight. Very curious to see what's going to happen. Close. How you all doing? I'm like, like what happens tonight is gonna have a big impact on the Oscars in 2 weeks. Like this is big, you know. Like if Sean Penn wins tonight, Wonmi Mosaku, Chalamet, you know, certain things that happen tonight will reflect the Oscars in 2 weeks. So I'm I've been like been nervous all day. I'm like, what's gonna happen? This is a big show. I didn't watch any of the red carpet really because I just finished, guys, my application for the Cannes Film Festival, which took me over 2 hours. I thought it was going to take like 30 minutes, and it was like kind of involved. I had to create a whole letter and go through and do a whole bunch of stuff. So it took longer than I expected. I finished it about 20 minutes ago. So cross your fingers for me, guys, that I get accepted for Cannes. That's what I've been working on this afternoon. So remember, guys, when it comes to film, there's only 5 main categories, and stunt ensemble, which I just saw, went to Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning, so that's already been announced. When stunt design goes to the Oscars in 2 years, I'm hoping it's not like on the red carpet they announce that. Like that needs to be a part of the show. have its own segment. So, as you guys know, my big swing for tonight is I'm predicting Michael B. Jordan in actor, and it's a win-win situation for me because my favorite performance in the category is Chalamet. If Chalamet wins tonight in actor for Marty Supreme, great, and then he's 99.9% winning the Oscar. So I'll be happy. I'm not going to be like, oh man, I got that right. Like I'll be fine. Like I you know, in some ways, Chalamet winning would be great. I kind of want Best Actor to stay chaotic. You know? I want there to be one big surprise. And I've just been feeling Michael B. Jordan, even though he hasn't won, like he didn't win at Critics' Choice or Golden Globes or anything. I'm just like, I feel like Jordan could maybe win at SAG with Chalamet having just won here in Best Actor a year ago. We're going to find out very soon, you guys, if that didn't mean anything. Like if Chalamet just skates to another win here tonight, I'll be like, okay, that wasn't a thing. I'm just like, I feel like there's enough vulnerability with Chalamet. So I'm excited to find out what's going to happen here. So the show has started. There's looks like a bit from Abbott Elementary. I will chime in with my thoughts about the TV categories. I really want Catherine O'Hara to win tonight. You guys agree with that? I want Catherine O'Hara to win. I think it's female actor in a comedy series. I'm gonna be a wreck. You guys are probably gonna see me cry if that happens. If we have a posthumous win here for Catherine O'Hara. Kristen Wiig is on the screen. So are they doing the actor where they talk about their past and they give you some feedback? How they became an actor? How are y'all doing? You guys excited? Are you nervous? I'm gonna cry too. Yeah. Are you in SAG? No, I'm not in SAG. They should invite me though, right? SAG should invite me. Tiana Taylor. Tonight is Tiana Taylor's make it or break it moment, man. I think because One Battle is so strong, if she wins here at SAG, I think she wins the Oscar, Tiana Taylor. I mean, if she doesn't win here tonight, I wouldn't say it's 100% over. She does have the Globe, but it would be tough, I think. I'm, of course, predicting Amy Madigan to win supporting actress for Weapon. I was thinking about Delroy Lindo's on the screen. I was thinking about this earlier, guys. I'm like, you know, if at SAG tonight, if it was Delroy Lindo, not Miles Caton and supporting actor, I think I might predict Lindo. But it's Caton. Like, could Caton win? I saw that floated yesterday. Someone was saying, like, maybe Caton can do it. And I'm like, well, if Miles Caton wins tonight, then Lindo, I think, probably wins the Oscar. I think if I was thinking today, guys, I think if anybody but Lindo, if anybody but Penn wins tonight, Lindo could win the Oscar. It's totally possible. Kate Hudson. I really need to stop criticizing the Hudson nomination. I feel bad. I feel like just every video I talk about that. You know, my ranking of the 20 nominations, I had her in dead last, and it's like, you guys probably think I hate Kate Hudson, and I don't. Like, I don't hate her. I like Kate Hudson. You know. Oh, Michael J. Fox is here. Man. What? Oh my gosh, yes. That is a profile in courage, man. Michael J. Fox. Wow. I saw him in person once. He was at the Sundance Film Festival in 2023 at a screening. He was like in the theater. Is he getting a prize tonight? I think Harrison Ford is getting the Lifetime Achievement tonight, right? I thought I read that. Sorry, I can't like this laptop's kind of far from my face. I can't. It's hard for me to read your comments here. Michael J. How do you feel about the rebrand? The rebrand of the Actor Awards? If that's what you're referring to. I'm not a fan. It's just so generic. I keep saying it'd be like if they renamed the Academy Awards / Oscars to the Movie Awards. That's what it would feel like. And like after the 100th anniversary, when the Oscars go to YouTube, they say, we're going to call it the Movie Awards now. I'd be like, what? I mean, I kind of get it. Like when they get the prize, it's called the actor, right? It's the actor is the name of the trophy. And your average person probably doesn't know what SAG means or SAG-AFTRA. That probably doesn't mean anything. The Actor Awards, I guess, is clearer. It just makes the whole ceremony sound generic. It just doesn't. It is not. I've not gotten used to it. Ethan Hawke deserves to win this. Yeah, watch it be Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke could do it. I couldn't quite go with Ethan Hawke because I just don't feel his movie is strong enough. Sinners is so much stronger than Blue Moon. And with Sinners, you know, having a very good chance of winning in cast tonight, I'm just like, I think if there's going to be a surprising actor, if it's not Chalamet, I think it's Jordan. You know, DiCaprio's on the table. I just don't feel like there's much momentum to give DiCaprio a prize this season. I feel like Jordan, there is like something going on there. I'm like, Jordan, I mean, playing two characters in that film. He's the lead of that movie. It's like, it feels like he should get something this season, even if he doesn't win the Oscar. I feel like it would be here. I didn't know the actual trophy was called the actor. Knowing that now, I suppose the rebrand makes a little more sense. I still don't like it, though. Yeah, I don't, I was like, making my video this week with Oscar expert and Brother Bro. I'm like, I should call that video like the Actor Awards predictions. And I couldn't do it. I was like, no, First off, SAG is shorter, so I was just like, it was better for the thumbnail to just say SAG. To try to put actor awards predictions with Oscar expert, and I was like, it's too wordy. SAG predictions was quicker, so that's what I decided to go with. And it's like, you guys still watch the video. It's not like you were like, oh, what is Brian referring to here? I think you were, you understood. So we have like a comedy bit going on right now with Kristen Bell, who's the host. And this is everyone's favorite part of an award show, is the comedy stuff at the beginning. I do have to say, guys, it is very nice that this is on Netflix. You don't have to go searching for this or like, how do I watch it? Like I just turned on Netflix. It was at the top, clicked on it, boom. That was nice. Some of these award shows, like Critics' Choice and stuff, sometimes you have to like go searching. Comedy is a loose term, yeah. Doesn't it kind of feel like by now, guys, we should be at the Oscars now? Just like, we have an award show tonight, and then there's 2 more weeks. Like, doesn't it feel like the season should have wrapped up like a week ago? Just, oh my God. Like, there's another 2 weeks. I mean, but those of you who are like, man, how can the Oscars be in mid-March? That's so late. There were ceremonies in the 80s that were in like they were in late April. It was like April 21st. They would have the ceremony. So like many decades ago, like late March was common. April was common to have the Oscars. I think like early February is too early, but I feel like around now, like March 1st should be the Oscars. March 15th, it just feels a little like, by now we've seen most of these movies, if not all the films. All right, so they're doing a montage now of all the films and TV shows. Like, I want to know, like, whose job is it to like compile these little montages of like, 2 seconds of everything nominated? Like, whose job is that? Like to go through all that footage of every film and TV show and like pick 3 seconds of this person, that person. Jesse Buckley. So guys, I still have only seen Hamnet once at TIFF last September, and I'm like, before the Oscars, I should watch that again. But I'm just like, it devastated me so much. I'm like, I don't know if I want to put myself through that again. It was too much. And I'm like, I watched One Battle a second time. I watched Sinners a second time. I'm like, maybe I should watch Hamnet again. Ariana Grande. Isn't it weird, guys? Like, I think, right, this is the end of the road for Wicked. The last Wicked nomination is here. Grande and supporting actress. I think that's the end. It's like, wow. And she's not there. They announced yesterday or the day before that she wasn't going to be here. Like, just what a womp of an ending to the Wicked awards awards train. It's like, this is where it ends. Okay. First actor award, guys. Are we going to start with a film award? What are we starting with? I have to be careful. Like, if I can't freak out too much, guys, because I don't want to knock the microphone over and then it like rips the audio. So I have to be. I can't go too crazy or. Connor's story. I just watched his SNL episode this morning. The one where he came in and he was like, he had just been hit by a car, but he committed to the act. He was pretty good. How did Connor's story get here when he just did SNL last night? Well, New York's not that far. I mean, is this? This is in LA, right? This event. You can get from New York to LA in you know, in part of your day. But yeah, that's a busy weekend for him. The Pit is incredible. Agreed. So guys, I'm watching The Pit every Thursday night. Like I'm watching it like as it airs. I wasn't gonna wait till it was all done. It's just, I mean, it's such a comfort show at this point. It's so well done, acted, directed, written. I love it. Like every Thursday morning I wake up, I go, oh, I get to watch The Pit tonight. It's like I'm all excited. Okay, so first category is female actor in a drama series. Britt Lauer, she was really good on Severance. She's won something, right? Did she win the Emmy, I want to say? Who would have thought? They're actually showing clips. I love when they show a little clip from the whatever they're nominated for. Parker Posey was so great on The White Lotus. She was, it's like I have adored her since the 90s. She is a treasure, man. Parker Posey. And then I just rewatched all the Christopher Guest movies after Catherine O'Hara passed. Parker Posey is so hilarious. Like, especially in Best in Show. Oh my God. Like Parker Posey in Best in Show, like should have been Oscar nominated. She was so funny. For your March Patreon exclusive, do either Best Animated Feature winners better than Best Picture winners, actors winning both Oscars and Razzies, and worst Golden Globes nod that the Oscars avoided. Wow. Those all sound very specific. I would be happy to if it wins the poll on the Patreon every month. The winner of the poll for the exclusive video I make. And I haven't put up a Patreon exclusive video in a while on the YouTube channel. So I want to say I have 4 or 5 videos on the Patreon that you can watch right now that are not available on YouTube. Ray Seaborn, right? Carrie Russell? Whoa, I love Carrie Russell. That's awesome. See, okay, this is a good sign, guys. I don't think would Carrie Russell have been the most obvious choice to win that? Like, let's get some surprises here tonight at SAG. I'm ready. I have adored Carrie Russell since Felicity. I was huge into that show when it came on. I was in middle school, early high school when that aired. Is this her first big win since she won the Golden Globe for Felicity, like all those years ago? I don't think she ever won. Did she ever win a big prize for the Americans? She didn't win the Emmy. Did she ever win a SAG award for that? I don't think so. I haven't seen season 3 of The Diplomat yet, but I'm planning to start a new show tomorrow, and I don't know what to watch. I think I'm going to watch The Diplomat season 3. I think that just made my decision. Love her, yeah. She's such a great actress. I will watch her in anything. Short and sweet, like every speech should be. We don't need an Adrian Brody speech tonight at SAG. 6 minutes in. Wait, I'm almost done. See, I don't know. What does this say about me? That now they're doing male actor in a comedy series. I'm like, just, it should be male actor in a drama series. The bouncing around, it like makes me uncomfortable. Is there a term for that? Okay, so this is probably going to be Seth Rogen, right? For the studio would make sense. It's also my 34th B-Day today. In April, 10 middle Pixar films in chronological order. In May, 10th, least good Pixar films. And in June, 10 best Pixar films. I don't know what to do with that. Happy birthday. I've made a few videos on the channel about animated movies. I always like doing those. Ted Danson nominated. Is that a Netflix show he's in? I haven't seen that yet. Will 2025 be remembered as a contender for best year in cinema? Or at least get into your favorites in the Oscar lineups? Yeah, I really like the films of 2025. There's some great stuff. It's always hard for me to judge that, like, because every year there's 5 to 10 movies I love. There's not, like, 2020 was kind of a weird year, obviously, because of the world circumstances there. But 2021, like I feel like 2022 to 2025, I've been very happy with the films released. Like, there's been a lot of good stuff. So. And even in a lesser year, Martin Short, we're thinking about Martin Short right now. Even in a lesser year, there are always gems. There's always good stuff. So, Seth Rogen? Okay, I think that, that means good things for Catherine O'Hara getting a posthumous win here. That would be something. I feel like that's going to happen, right? There's so much love for Catherine O'Hara. Oh, she just got a hug. He got a hug from Rose Byrne. They've worked in tons of things together. Thank you. Hello. Wow. What an honor. What an award. This is a great award show. You guys have all seen The Studio, right? It's freaking hilarious. There's a whole episode about the Golden Globes that was like, I was on the floor. I should have done a live stream of me watching that episode of The Studio. It was so good. Like, the whole thing, I was laughing so hard. Who is winning, guys, in the film categories besides actress? I'm like... The only thing that would disappoint me, guys, is if the winners tonight at SAG in the film categories are One Battle After Another in cast, Buckley, Chalamet, Mosaku, and Penn. And then in a season of chaos in so many of the acting categories and stuff, we suddenly know exactly who's going to win the Oscar in 2 weeks. That would disappoint me. I don't want that. Like, let's keep at least 2 of these acting categories chaotic, so we're all, like, thinking about it at the end here. Like, what is going to happen? 2021, easily most forgettable year of the century so far. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Timothy. That's very generous. Thank you. Yeah, 2021, not the best. And that was such a horrible Oscar ceremony for the films of 2021. It was just like, and then like Coda winning picture, but like with very few nominations, the Will Smith part. And now we just found out like Liza Minnelli did not want to be in that wheelchair, but was like forced into it. It's like, man, that 2022 ceremony for the films of 2021, it's just like, that was a really, really bad one. I did not care for that ceremony. Remember didn't they have those weird like categories, like beyond the Oscar categories? It had like, favorite movie moment, or it was like a couple like that. I was like, what are we doing here? Thankfully, they did a much better job the following year, and then it's been better. All right, Frankenstein cast is on stage. Oscar Isaac was busy tonight. Not there. Can Jacob Elordi win tonight? If Jacob Elordi wins supporting actor tonight, I don't know what the hell to do for the Oscar. Then it's going to be like, I guess... If Jacob Elordi wins tonight, I guess I go with Sean Penn for the Oscar win, but he's won twice before. He would have only won BAFTA where he wasn't even there to give a speech. That would be weird to me, guys. That would be a tough prediction. But like, do you predict Elordi to win the Oscar? I just don't see that. Skarsgård, I think, if he couldn't win a BAFTA, why would he win the Oscar? Benicio will have won nothing. And then there's Delroy Lindo, who was the true dark horse, like the spoiler there. Like, maybe Delroy Lindo could do it. I think if Sean Penn wins tonight in supporting actor, it's probably just Sean Penn for the Oscar. That would just make the most sense. I looked earlier today. I'm like, has anybody won SAG and BAFTA and lost the Oscar? I could not find one person. Do any of you, is there an answer to that, guys? SAG goes back to the 90s. Has anyone won both BAFTA and SAG and then lost the Oscar? I couldn't find an example. Like, I'm like, there's not one. So Regina King is like I would say she's like the most interesting path to her Oscar win, and that's now they're playing ping pong. Okay. Regina King won Critics' Choice, won Golden Globe, wasn't nominated for BAFTA or SAG, but then still won the Oscar because her category that year, it wasn't overly strong. I thought Rachel Weisz was going to win the Oscar for The Favorite because I assumed Glenn Close was winning actress for The Wife. And I'm like, they're going to give The Favorite something. And Rachel Weisz is so memorable in The Favorite. She's so wonderful. She won at BAFTA. I thought, well, she only has BAFTA, but I think she could do it. And they were like, no, let's go with Regina King. Even though her movie was not strong. If Beale Street Could Talk was in like, what, 2 other categories? Jacob Elordi as the zombie twunk with a heart of gold. Sure, I could see him winning the Oscar for that. How old is Jacob Elordi? Isn't he like 28? Like, he's pretty young. I'm like, would they give him SAG and the Oscar at that young? Like, it's hard. I always think it's harder for men to win big prizes like SAG and the Oscars when they're younger. I mean, maybe supporting actor is different than lead. Maybe it's easier in supporting. I mean, I think Jacob Elordi might win tonight. Like, I was like close to like maybe floating that in my video with Oscar Expert and Brother Bro, and then I just thought about it right before recording. I'm like, I think it's Sean Penn. I just think he's got the film and the role. I just think Sean Penn will probably do it. But do not be confident right now in thinking Sean Penn is going to win at SAG tonight. He could totally miss for someone else. It could be Benicio. Imagine if that happens. Be like, what? What do we do with that? The studio sweep. Yes, please. Emilia Perez 2 for Best Picture next year. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Emilia Perez 2. They're back. I don't think they're going to make a sequel to that film. I would be surprised. Emilia Perez 2 would pull a Wicked for Good sequel that doesn't get any Oscar nominations, unfortunately. Are they doing female actor in a comedy series? Is this comedy series? Oh no, female actor in a television movie or limited series. Okay. I am nervous, Brian. We're all nervous. You know, I don't even want to think about all of the time I've put into thinking about this year's ceremony, like the wins at the Oscars. It's been like so long that I'm like, well, I want it to be good wins. No, I mean, honestly, pretty much everybody nominated this year, I'm happy with. So is Adolescence going to continue its sweep and just win everything it's up for here again? Like, I feel like anywhere Adolescence has a nomination, it wins. Okay. Michelle Williams. I adore her so much. When is Michelle Williams going to win her Oscar? That's going to happen one of these years, right? If she had just gone supporting for The Fabelmans, she would have won. They wouldn't have been Jamie Lee Curtis. Michelle Williams, she had to say, no, I'm lead. Like, if she'd gone supporting, the whole Jamie Lee Curtis fiasco wouldn't have happened. Well, maybe it would have. I don't know. What 2026 films are you hyped for? So many. Devil Wears Prada 2, The Odyssey, Digger, Practical Magic 2. I'm a big Sandra Bullock fan. I'm excited to have her back in the movies. Michelle Williams beats an adolescent. Oh my God, we actually are getting a Michelle Williams award speech for Dying for Sex because she won, was it the Golden Globe? And she wasn't there. All right, guys, I got to turn out. I love Michelle Williams. I'm watching Dawson's Creek again, just like one episode here and there. I was literally watching an episode of Dawson's Creek. James Van Der Beek was on the screen. I looked at my phone. It said James Van Der Beek passed away. I mean, that was insane. I was like, what?
I've been doing this since I was very young.
I love Michelle Williams so much. Man, what a career she's had.
His kid, it meant that you were actually their family. So I was always really bereft at the end of a job to say goodbye to mommy and daddy and never hear from them again. But to Jenny, to Rob, to Jay, to Dave.
If you haven't seen Dying for Sex, definitely check it out. She's fantastic in it. When I watched that, I said, well, that category's over. Like, she's going to win everything. She didn't win at the Emmys, but here she is.
Kim, Liz, Shannon, I love you guys.
Michelle Williams is a goddess. I agree. Wow.
Giving me a forever home. And to the real life Nikki and Molly, this is for you, this is about you. And to the Nikki, to my Molly, Busy, I love you.
Shout out to Busy. DiCaprio's not there. I guess he just started shooting the Scorsese movie. That's exciting. Sean Penn isn't there? He's not there? Wow. Okay, maybe he doesn't win. He knows something. He's not there. Guys, Sean Penn, he's not going to win the Oscar if he's not showing up to these things. Like, he's got to show up. Like, who, like, in the last 10 years, was there somebody who, like, won at BAFTA, won at SAG, won the Oscar, and they only showed up to the Oscars? They didn't show up to BAFTAs? I love that Benicio has been at every ceremony. He was so strong in December. He wins, like, every Critics' Prize in Supporting Actor. The guy can't win to save his life. Maybe it is going to be Del Toro tonight. I don't know. Like, how, like, why would Sean Penn, like, he obviously must have heard that he won BAFTA. Why would he not come to this? Like, doesn't Sean Penn know some of us love his performance? We are predicting him to win tonight, and we would like him to be on stage and give a speech and be there. Like, I mean, Oscar voting is already halfway done, right? It's. I think we're at the end of day 4 of 8 of Oscar voting. I mean, I guess you could make the argument someone of his stature, of, like, you know, been in the business since the 80s. Maybe him, if he does win tonight, like, maybe, like, his just not being at either ceremony doesn't impact him that much. You know, if somebody tomorrow was going to vote for Sean Penn at the Oscars, and then, like, say, actually, no, I'm not going to vote for him because he wasn't there at SAG. I just don't think people would do that. Like, if they want to vote for his performance, they'll do it no matter what. I really thought after his BAFTA win, he'd be at SAG tonight. I'm like shocked. Wow. Lisa Kudrow. You guys watch Friends as it aired? That was the one show my family and I would watch together every Thursday. Oh gosh, guys, this is Catherine's category. I apologize in advance if I cry. You guys know I'm a crier. If you saw my Catherine O'Hara video, oh my God. I got to Home Alone and I just like lost it. And I was like, I should re-record that. And I thought, you know what, like let me just show you guys my authentic self and not like do a take two. I wonder if it's O'Hara, like is her husband there to go up and accept? Would it just be Lisa Kudrow? Just does not feel right, you guys, that Catherine O'Hara is no longer with us. I'm just like, just really just really makes me sad. It might just be Jean Smart, right? She wins everything for hacks. It might just be her. Oh man. I think I read earlier today or yesterday that there's never been a posthumous SAG win. Wait, that's not right. Heath Ledger, right? He won at SAG. Maybe in this category. Maybe I thought I read something like maybe it's this category. Because oh, here she is. She was so great on the studio. Like what a swan song performance, like to go out on. She's so good in the studio. Okay.
Katherine O'Hara at the studio.
She won, guys. Oh my god.
Hello. I was asked to assume the very sad honor of accepting this award on O'Hara's behalf. I know she would have been honored to receive the award from her fellow performers, who I know she respected so much. She was such big fans of all of yours. I obviously, have been reflecting on the time I was fortunate enough to spend with her and working with her. And something that I've just been marveling at over the last few weeks was really her ability to be generous and kind and gracious while never ever minimizing her own talents and her own ability to contribute to the work that we were doing. She knew she could destroy, and she wanted to destroy every day on set. And I haven't said this to the other actors because I didn't want them to get ideas, but pretty much every evening before she had a shooting day on our show, she would email me and Evan an email that always was pretty similar that said, "Hello, I hope you'll consider the following." And then there would be a completely rewritten version of the scene.
She would rewrite it.
Literally 100% of the time, it made not just her character better, but it made the scene better and the entire show better as a whole. And she really showed that you can be a genius and be kind, and one of those things does not have to come at the expense of the other in any way, shape, or form.
That's what everyone said. She's such a genius, but also was just the kindest person to work with.
I'll just leave you with this. If you have people in your lives that don't know her work, if they're kids in your lives or just people who are out of touch or stupid or something, just show them O'Hara dancing to Harry Belafonte in Beetlejuice. Show them O'Hara hurting her knee in Best in Show, doing that amazing thing where she hobbles around. Tell the people as they're laughing that that's Captain O'Hara, and we were lucky that we got to live in a world where she so generally shared her talents with us. Thank you.
Brian, you are one of the most earnest, caring reviewers I've seen on YT. You're the best. Oh, thank you. Calamity J. Okay, I'm okay. Like if her husband had gone up there, I would have been gone. But I'm like, okay, Seth Rogen, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm not gonna lose it. Yeah, I just was like, Catherine O'Hara is gonna win that, right? Like they're gonna give it to her. Oh, there's an ad. I didn't think there were ads on Netflix. Were there ads a year ago during the SAG Awards on Netflix? I don't remember that. Thought it just went like from one part to the next. Yeah, if you guys haven't done it yet, go back and watch Catherine O'Hara's Christopher Guest movies. She's so great in For Your Consideration, which upon revisiting that a few weeks ago, it's definitely a flawed movie. Some of the scenes that she's not in, like, are like, they kind of overdo some of the comedy bits, and it's not in the same league as Waiting for Guffman and Best in Show. But everything with O'Hara in For Your Consideration is great. At the end, man, when she doesn't get the Oscar nomination, that's probably her best acting moment in a movie, is that part. And she's like, just say it. Just say it. It's easy. Just say it, please. That's such a good scene. PTA isn't there. Are directors usually at SAG? Like, if you're like in the top 2 or 3 to win director at the Oscars, are they at SAG typically? I've always thought of SAG as like, this is just like the actors are there. It's not so much like the director and producer and stuff. Bridgerton season 4. Really? So during this broadcast of the Actor Awards on Netflix, I have to see an ad for a Netflix show? Okay. Man, it's like Amazon Prime now, guys. Like you watch something on Amazon Prime, you pay for Prime, and then you have to watch ads now with everything. It's like, what? And it'll be like a 2.5-minute ad break. It's not like it's 30 seconds or something. For those of us who grew up in the 80s and 90s, Katherine was America's mom. May she rest in peace. The quintessential movie mother. Agreed. Yeah. Yeah, it was when I was doing my tribute video to her, I was okay. And then I got to Home Alone, and I don't think I ever realized until that moment just how much that movie means to me and her performance. And I was like, oh my God, just the thought that she was no longer with us, it really just, God, that just got to me. The Office. You guys will be shocked by this. I am watching The Office right now for the very first time. I'm on season 4. It's very good. I've never seen it before. Every like 3 years, I'm like, okay, Brian, what's like a really great iconic comedy show that I've never seen? I'm doing the same thing with Will and Grace. I've never seen Will and Grace before, which you would be shocked, right? That I didn't watch Will and Grace when it aired. I didn't. So I'm also on season 4 of Will and Grace, and I'm enjoying it a lot. Have you watched the dinner party episode in season 4 yet? It doesn't sound familiar. Yeah, I know. I mostly just, most of what I talk about on my channel is film, but I try to catch up on new shows, old shows. I'm also watching The West Wing for the first time. I started The Nanny for the first time. I've never seen an episode of The Nanny, and I saw a clip a few months ago, and I was like, I think I would like this. So I started watching The Nanny like 2 months ago, and it's very good. It's very funny. And I just kind of like slowly over the course of years, guys, I'll watch like 1 episode a week. I'm not like binging anything. I'll just like, I'll watch 1 episode here and there. Paul Mescal. It's just Mescal, right? Is that how you say it? It's just Paul Mescal, right? You don't say Paul Mescal. You've never seen Will and Grace? That is shocking. It's my favorite sitcom ever, by the way. Next to That's So Raven. Yeah, so it's weird. I think there were 2 new seasons of Will and Grace a few years ago. I watched those before I saw the original show. I had seen clips here and there, but I'd never seen like in its entirety. I'd never like gone through all of it. And like there was a lot, like the guest stars in it are getting more and more famous. Like Paul, sorry, I'm distracted by Paul Mescal. I think Paul Mescal is quite nice. Woody Harrelson was on Will and Grace for like a multiple episode arc I just finished. It was like, I was like, wow, he's not just there for one episode. Imagine if Buckley misses tonight. She doesn't win. Could you imagine that, guys? I'd be like, what? Scrubs and One Tree Hill. I've never seen an episode of either one. One Tree Hill, like, would I like that? I don't know. Miles Caton Nom reminded me, but do you think we'll ever see Anna Paquin, Tatum O'Neal style wins again? It's so hard for kids, teens to get up. I am very doubtful you guys will get another kid or teen to win an acting award at the Oscars. I just think it's tough. I think the issue is there's that, that age bias because they're so young. It's kind of the thinking of, oh, well, let's see what they do. Let's give them 10, 20 years. Let's see what happens, and then we can reward them. Yeah, I don't think we get another Oscar win like the Anna Paquin for the piano. And Anna Paquin did not even win the Globe. That went to Winona Ryder, Age of Innocence. She's a blonde. So we're almost halfway through the show. No film award yet. I thought maybe they would do supporting actors for film like in the first hour. Are we really getting all of those at the end? I can't take the the suspense. They're not in Hamnet. TV first, and then okay. So they're doing all the TV categories before they do a single film category. Okay. You guys watch Hacks, right? Hacks is so great. I think the next season's the last season, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's just one more. Hacks could go on for another at least 3 seasons. I'd be happy for it, but there is that thinking of like go out on top, right? Like maybe if Hacks went on to a season 6, a season 7, it would start to feel even a little bit stale. Maybe that's an issue. They give us the lesser awards first. Okay, I wouldn't say that. I'm not saying they're lesser. I mean, it would be interesting. How would I do this live stream, guys, if they did the film awards in the first 45 minutes and then there were 75 more minutes of TV awards? Would I stay on? I don't think I would. I think I would just go record my reaction. So they make you wait. Where do you rank Straight Story for Lynch? Watched it for the first time and was blown away. Many fans see it as an asterisk in his filmography. I love The Straight Story. Great film. What makes it hard to rank that one is that it's kind of unlike everything else he did. It's a very kind of simple story. There's no like Lynchisms in it. I wouldn't put it at the bottom. The only David Lynch movie I don't like is Dune from '84. That's the only one. I really struggle in that adaptation. I don't like that movie very much. It's got some things in it I admire, but I would put Straight Story above Dune. I would put it above Wild at Heart, probably. I have some issues with Wild at Heart. It's good. It's not my favorite. It'd be like, so it's like 10 feature films, right? I'd put Straight Story around 7, somewhere around there. 7 or 8. The top 3 for Lynch are Mulholland Drive, Blue Velvets, and Eraserhead. Those are the 3. Inland Empire is interesting. It's about, good 30, 40 minutes too long. It kind of like wears out its welcome. So maybe I would put Inland Empire at 8 and then Straight Story at 7. That's probably what I would do. So I tried to watch Slow Horses, guys, and I just could not get it. Had a good first episode. I got through the first season and I was like, yeah, I was like, let's give it season 2. And I got to the end of season 2 and it's like, okay, but I'm not connecting with it emotionally the way I connect with the pit. So I'm like, well, I guess I keep going with Slow Horses. It's each season's only 6 episodes, but I'm not loving it. Gary Oldman's good in it. Noah Wiley. What? Yeah. So that was a sweep, right? He won actor at Emmys and Critics' Choice and Golden Globes and SAG, right? He won everything. If we're talking about Oscar snubs, Watts for Mulholland Drive. Yeah, if you guys go back to my acting Oscar snubs of 2000s video, number 1 is Naomi Watts, Mulholland Drive. That is insane to me that she wasn't nominated for that. I mean, that was crazy. Someone told me it might have been because she was kind of in the middle of like, is she lead actress? Is she supporting actress? Maybe that the category confusion hurt her, but like, that's a lead performance. Like, there's no confusion about it. But you watch Mulholland Drive now, and you're like, how did Naomi Watts not get an Oscar nomination for this? It's like, I mean, she should have won. Oh, I also started watching ER for the first time. I've never seen an episode of ER until like 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, I started watching. I love the pit so much. I'm like, I'm gonna watch ER. Maybe not the whole thing. I'll watch season 1 and see how I feel. I'm really into it so far. It's very strange, you guys, to watch the pit and ER at the same time. Because he's like Noah Wiley's like in his 20s in ER, and then he's much older on the pit. What's a Farnsworth win in 2000 been more inspired of a win than Spacey for American Beauty? Spacey's win is obviously not aged well. Yeah. But at the time, Spacey made sense. Farnsworth would have been a great win too. I just don't think his movie was not strong enough. That was never going to happen. I think him getting the nomination for Straight Story was like the win for him. That was a really cool nomination. I'm so happy that happened. What has been your favorite Best Picture winner of the 2020 so far? Anora, right? Anora was my favorite film of 2024. Yeah, that's the only one so far. One Battle is my favorite film of 2025, so that would rival it. What would I pick One Battle, I think, guys, is probably winning the Best Picture. Would I say my favorite is Anora or One Battle? I think in a close call, guys, I would go with Anora. I think I might prefer Anora just by a smidge. Mainly for that Mikey Madison performance, which is just incredible. But One Battle's going to make a good picture win too. While we're on the topic, Kirsten Dunst for Virgin Suicides was snubbed. I would have put her in Best Actress over Meryl Streep for Music of the Heart. Well, Virgin Suicides, it didn't come out in the US until 2000. So I think she would have been up for it in early 01. I don't think she would have been competing with Meryl Streep for Music of the Heart. But yeah, I agree. Dunst is fantastic in Virgin Suicides. Kirsten Dunst should have 2 or 3 Oscar nominations by now. It's weird to me. She's only in supporting actress for Power of the Dog. That's it. Like, that's the only one. Like Melancholia, Interview with the Vampire would have been a cool nomination. I think she got close to that. I would give Kirsten Dunst an Oscar nomination for Drop Dead Gorgeous. She's so funny in that movie. Oh my God. Like the whole cast of Drop Dead Gorgeous. Incredible. All right, so they're doing a comedy series. So they really are going to make us wait a while to get to the film award. So what are they're probably going to do all the TV categories, and then they'll do the Harrison Ford tribute, and then the film category. Right? Isn't Drop Dead Gorgeous incredible? It's so good. I mean, all the performances on the stage. Brittany Murphy in Drop Dead Gorgeous. What does she say about, was it her brother? She's like, she says, so and so is gay. Gay. Oh, only murders in the building. I hope Martin Short's okay, man. Man, he's had a run, man, of like some tragedy in his life. I'm still bummed that Martin Short, he won. Was it here at SAG? I think he won Best Actor a year ago, and he wasn't there to give a speech because he had COVID. I think from SNL, the 50th celebration. So the studio is going to win Best Cast, right? It's got to win Cast. Studio. Seth Rogen's like, I gotta get up again. So I think they just started shooting the studio season 2, right? Like I don't think that's going to be ready until 2027. I'm assuming. I think they just started shooting it. I think Catherine O'Hara's character was written into season 2, and they were just alerted that she wouldn't be able to participate the first few weeks, if I'm not mistaken, and then she passed away.
This show would not be possible to even produce were it not for the amazing talent of the ensemble of actors that I work with every day. We shoot every scene in one take. There's no coverage. There's no single. There's no close-ups. There's no masters. There's no insert shots. Every scene in the show is one continuous take. And so, if anyone messes up anything, you're potentially messing up a great performance by one of your fellow actors. If you improvise something great and someone's laughing.
That episode, The Oneer, that Greta Lee was in, that was so good. They're trying to get this long take, and then the whole episode is designed as being shot in like one long take. And that part, that part where he walks up to Greta Lee, and she's like, you're in the middle of the shot. Sarah Polley as the director was hilarious in that episode. He's like, he's the producer of that movie, right? In that episode, and he's like, I want to make a good impression. I want to be there and show that I care. I don't want to just be in my office. I want to be on set, and he just creates one problem after another. It was so good. Oh, I did just watch Pluribus, guys. That's really good. I thought it was like got a little bit in like the middle of the season. It was losing me a little bit. It was about other characters and bouncing around a little bit, and I struggled a little bit in the middle, but the beginning and end were fantastic. Hi, Brian. Warm hellos from Miami, Florida. Love your videos, your passion. You express your opinion so eloquently. Sinners top winner tonight. Oh man, thank you so much. That means a lot. I don't know if I agree with that I express my my opinion so eloquently. You guys should watch the raw footage of my videos. You wouldn't agree with that. Like whatever you guys see in my final YouTube video when it's just me talking, like you would be shocked to know how long some of those take me. Like sometimes I'll have like a 20-minute video and it took me like an hour and 20 minutes to record it. I'm just like struggling getting all my thoughts in order, and takes me like 7 takes to say a sentence. Like you guys would be shocked. You know, you look at the final video and you're like, oh, he just, he probably recorded that all at the same time. I'm like, no, this is like pieced together. Do we have another ad break? Am I the only guys? Something feels off about this award show. I don't know what it is. Like something's off. There's something kind of like cold about it. There's not. It doesn't feel like there's much spontaneity. It just feels like almost too overly organized and designed. I don't know. There's something off. Maybe I'm just like kind of losing my mind because we haven't gotten a film category yet. It's like, oh my gosh. I love me television, right? But like one nice thing about the Oscars is that it's just film, right? In 2 weeks, it's like we're not having an hour of TV. Like, it's just from the get-go, it's like film category. Just do the awards, breeze through them. Yeah, just in like 20 minutes. No speeches. I don't think that would be good, but did you watch the NAACP awards last night? No, I didn't, but I watched some clips online. I watched Michael B. Jordan's speech. That was great. I was so happy to see him win that. And he gave a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, which was awesome. I just, I'm just like, Michael B. Jordan should win this tonight. That'd be cool. But if it's Chalamet, I'm not going to just start weeping. Like, no, I got my prediction wrong. And what like, Chalamet is freaking incredible in Marty Supreme, so I'll be all good. I'll be fine. The thing is, guys, if Chalamet wins here tonight, it's over. Best actor is over. Like, how could somebody beat him when the only prize he lost was to someone who's not nominated for the Oscar? That would just, to predict anybody but Chalamet if he wins tonight would be ridiculous. That'd be crazy. Like maybe Wagner Moura will pull it out. I think if Chalamet loses tonight, Wagner Moura is in the mix. But Oscar expert said, like, if Michael B. Jordan wins, in my video I just put out yesterday, if Michael B. Jordan wins, who are you going to predict for the Oscar? And the Wagner Moura's name popped into my head. And then I thought about it, obviously, after that record. I was like, maybe I would just predict Jordan. Like, maybe that would make more sense because all Wagner Moura has is the Globe. And that would be, it's an uphill battle for him to win the Oscar. But when I thought about it later, I was like, well, I don't know if Secret Agent wins international feature over sentimental value. I'm like, if I'm not going to predict Secret Agent and international feature, how could I be confident in thinking that? Oh, I just saw Sandra. How could I be confident thinking about Wagner Moura as a winner in actor? That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be the biggest no guts, no glory for me the whole season. Where does Kathy Bates rank in best horror roles? Number 1. I would say in my top 5 favorite performances ever is Kathy Bates in Misery. Do you think they should make second place, third place public? They did it for a few early Oscars. So that's a great question, guy. I think about that sometimes. I personally would love to see those stats of like every year at the Oscars and like those top categories, what was first, what was second. But I understand like it's maybe disrespectful to list like, oh, look who got in last place this year for best actress or whatever. I understand that. I wish there was some like maybe it's like, gatekeeping. Like there's something you could go to online if you are like an accredited member of the press. If I get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'm allowed into some kind of online server where I personally can see all of that. I can go through who was in last place such and such year. It'd be fun. I don't think they'll ever release that. I just don't think there's going to be much of a push from most people. But I would love to see that. Oh my gosh. I mean, imagine, guys, if we could get information that, maybe there was a kind of a surprise. Like, let's say the Olivia Colman, Glenn Close here in Best Actress. What if Glenn Close missed that by like 9 votes? Wouldn't that be interesting to know? Speaking of Anna Paquin, have you seen Kenneth Lonergan's Margaret? Yes, I have. If the studio hadn't intervened, and it could have gotten an Oscar noms like his other work. Yeah, Margaret's great. They shot it in 2005. It did not come out until 2011. And I remember I rented it one night. It was like a Blockbuster or something. I got the DVD, and I thought it was a great movie. I was like, why did this take 6 years? Did you watch SNL last night? There was a skit that reminded me specifically of Materialists. Yeah, I watched it this morning. Which one was it? I mean, some of the sketches with Connor's story were kind of similar. There wasn't like a whole lot of variety until he got close to naked at the end. And that, that was a good sketch. It's like, okay, here we go. Okay, now we're getting a montage of like romantic comedy moments. What does that have to do with anything? Is it just like, remember these movies you love? All right, so what TV categories do we have left? Oh, I think this is the category where both of the guys from Adolescence is here. So will it be Cooper? If they give it to Adolescence, will it be Cooper or Graham? Like, speaking of kids who don't get, enough accolades, like I would love to see Owen Cooper win this. There he is. His performance in that, was that the second episode of Adolescence? Mind blowing. Or was it the third? The second or the third? Might have been the third. Yeah, 3. I'm like, how can he, like, this kid, like, for an hour remember every line of dialogue, every emotional beats, every like physical move around that room, and just be on it and give this incredible performance without a cut? I'm just like, how is he capable of that? This is crazy. Owen Cooper. Yes. There you go, guys. There's a kid. He's not there. What is he doing? Okay. Owen Cooper's too busy to pick up his actor award.
As you can see, round 2 of Kristen Bell's Actor Award Sports Championship is underway with Ted Danson and Ike Barinholtz.
So do we think they keep calling it the Actor Awards forever, or will they go back to SAG? It's like HBO Max went to Max, and then it went back to HBO Max. Maybe they'll go back next year to SAG. Hope they go back, yeah. I won't be mad, I'll be okay next year. They're like, we're calling it the SAG Awards again. What would have to happen for them to go back to calling it SAG Awards? Would it be like this tonight's ceremony, like nobody watching it? The Sinners cast. Yeah. They gotta win cast, right? Like, come on. Like, one battle after another can still win Best Picture at the Oscars. Like, it doesn't have to win here in cast. Like this can be Sinners. Wunmi Musaku looks incredible. Wow. She looks gorgeous. Are those the only 4 people from the cast in the room? Like, is there nobody else there? Delroy Lindo, man, he has been everywhere since he got the Oscar nomination. It's like all of these interviews, everything. It's all to maybe win the Oscar. That's it. Michael B. Jordan looking sharp. It's funny. It's like Sinners, guys. It came out in April of last year. I've been talking about Sinners on my YouTube channel, you know, at least once a week, if not more, like every week since April of 2025. It is kind of wild to me to think like after the Oscars, I mean, I'll do a couple top tenors, I'll do a little bit, you know, a couple retrospective things, but basically by the end of March, by the end of this month, there will be no more talk of Sinners, really. Like I might, you know, refer to it here and there, but like it will have been a full year of talking about this movie. That ain't your brother. Hey, Homeland reunion. I watched all of that show. It was never as good as season one. Season one was incredible. Mm-mm. Timothy Chalamet was in Homeland. Remember that? Wasn't he? I'm pretty sure he was. Brian, what do you think about The Irishman? Do you think it should have won Oscars? Yeah, should have. I think my choice in supporting actor that year was Joe Pesci. He was so great in The Irishman, and he never showed up to a ceremony. He got nominated everywhere, but just like the performance he gives. Al Pacino too was so good. De Niro not getting into actor for The Irishman, that was weird. The Diplomat. Okay, all right. I think I'll start that tomorrow. Bro, I watch every one of your videos, expert. Thank you. I know I make a lot of videos, right? I floated the idea, guys. I thought maybe in April I'll just put out like a few videos. But then I started thinking about what I want to make in April, and I had like 10, 12 ideas for things, and I'm like, no, I want to do those. So you'd think like in April, May, I would get quiet and like maybe only make one video a week. But then I started thinking about, well, I could do this top tenor. Oh, I could do this ranking, this retrospective. I'm got some fun plans, guys, coming up for April, May, June, like some retrospectives and things. We're going back a decade to 2016. We're gonna do some retrospectives on that year. Films of that year. White Lotus. See, yeah, the new season it wasn't quite as good, but I love the cast. I love the vibe. I really enjoy the White Lotus. Like just the writing and directing of the show. It's always worth a watch. The Pit had to win. Anything else would have been shocking. Like talk about like an incredible ensemble, The Pit. Oh, this is gonna be weird. I'm so like immersed in this show, like to see everyone out of character, like their real selves is gonna be weird. Like Noah Wiley, we all know who, like, you know, but like to see everyone else from that show like all dressed up and stuff, it's gonna be kind of weird. Do you think the film based on Anne Rice's book Cry to Heaven will be an Oscar contender? Maybe Adele's Oscar campaign starts next year. Oh, I don't know anything about that. Cry to Heaven. I'll have to look that up. Maybe, yeah. Like, let's get. I'm guys. I need to get through this Oscar season, and then I'll start looking at like what's coming for next year. I need to get through March 15th. Look at this. This is like weird. Like to see them all dressed up. And, like, look at, there they are. Wow. The Pit is one of those shows where you get so immersed in it, you forget like, oh, these are actors. I feel like once a year there's a show where I forget like, oh right, they're not really those people. Any plans to continue early days of Oscar series? Yeah, I mean, not anytime soon. I wanted to finish the 30s. I just did that with Vivian Lee in December. I would like to, if there's interest, guys. I love doing videos about those early years of the 30s, 40s, 50s, and stuff. I'm like, I don't want to work 3 days on a video that none of you guys watch. So, like, that's always like it's where I struggle a little bit. All right, guys, I'm gonna be right back. Hopefully, I don't push any buttons. Ad break. I'll be right back. Woo. Oh, there's an ad for Frankenstein. Should I watch Frankenstein? What? Like Netflix has to advertise Frankenstein right now? Like really? Is like not enough people have watched it? Okay, can we get to the film category? I feel like that's been like the whole award season has been I sit through like 80% TV categories to get to the film category. It's like that Catherine O'Hara win was awesome, but like other than that, like Kerry Russell too. I like that one. How are we doing, guys? We getting excited? I'm like Brian, just calm down. I'm like all nervous about what's going to happen in these film categories, and I'm like, it's going to be fine. Your Frankenstein disrespect is criminal. Oh no, no, no! I'm not saying I don't like the movie. I'm saying why is Netflix advertising Frankenstein? Didn't it drop on Netflix in November? Like, like a big chunk of people haven't seen it yet. They need to be watching the Actor Awards and to be reminded to watch Frankenstein. I don't think these montages are necessary. I understand them not wanting to just rush to the end, but like, so what food are they served? It looks like, what does that look like? Maybe chicken with vegetables. Kristen Bell's going to do a reading from the pit. Oh, is this not on? Are they? Are you guys watching this not on Netflix? Some of you? I thought this was only on Netflix. Can you watch it somewhere else? Should Iron Claw got any Oscar nominations? I mean, should have gotten like maybe screenplay or something. Like I feel like that movie was good enough to get in somewhere. I really loved Zac Efron's performance in that. I don't know if he was ever going to get into actor, but I'm actually grateful that this Oscar season is taking forever because I still haven't gotten around to watching F1 or The Secret Agent. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think a lot of people still on March 1st have not seen a ton of the nominees, so it gives them time. It's an interesting dress for Alice and Danny. I don't know. There's something off. Like the comedy bits from the presenters have been. Oh, we're on supporting actor. I thought they were gonna do the tribute to Harrison Ford first. Like, isn't he getting a lifetime achievement? Okay, guys, supporting actor. Here we go. Okay. I'm finally like waking up. Why guys, I feel like it's not going to be Penn. I have this feeling it's not going to be Penn. It might be a Lordy. Oh, Paul Mescal's road ends here, right? This is the end for him. For Hamlet. Is Sean Penn gonna win and not be here again? Like that would just be crazy. Okay. Oof.
And the actor goes to Sean Penn.
It's over. Oh my gosh. And he's not there. Sean Penn won, guys. What do we do with this information? He wins at BAFTA and SAG. unless someone can prove me wrong, I don't think anyone has ever won both BAFTA and SAG and did not go on to win the Oscar. Does him not being at either ceremony to give a speech, does that hurt his chances? Wow. It's just, he's just gonna skate to an Oscar win, not being anywhere. Like, it's just, this is very weird, guys. Where will Sean Penn rank amongst 3-time Oscar winner? He'd be up there. I mean, like, his 2 Oscar wins are great. I really love his performance in Milk. And then, like, his performance in One Battle is one of my favorites of the year. So, like, he's gonna go to the Oscars, right, guys? I mean, that, like, what a weird scenario where he isn't even being, like, talked about in January as a winner. And then he wins at both BAFTA and SAG, is not at either ceremony to give a speech. Wow. Delroy Lindo can still pull the Oscar win. Like, in this weird way, guys, I'm like, I don't think Sean Penn has the Oscar win locked up, even though he's won the 2 big prizes. But you have to remember, Oscar voting is halfway done already. Nobody's going to look to this and go, oh, he wasn't there at SAG, so now I will not vote for him. I just don't see that being a thing. So what's funny is that Sean Penn went to the Globes. He was there. Like, why would he? Like, maybe he's working. Maybe he's filming something right now. I don't know. Maybe he's, like, out of the country filming something. But that's, like, supporting actor was so chaotic. And now Sean Penn is just going to coast to his 3rd Oscar win, not even being at the ceremonies. Like, wow. It's interesting. You know, in a way, guys, it would have been more fun right there for a Lordi or Benicio to have won, because then it would have been really confusing. But it's like, okay, if you're not going to predict Penn at the Oscars now, what's going to be your strategy? What's going to be your line of thinking? Lordi needed that to stay competitive. Lordi's out. Benicio, like, he had to win something. And then you have Delroy Lindo as the dark horse, maybe. Like, he's not nominated anywhere. Could he pull a Marcia Gay Harden? I felt like Lindo could pull a Marcia Gay Harden if Benicio won tonight, or Miles Caton or something. But, and then you have Stellan Skarsgård, who, it's like, if Skarsgård was going to win the Oscar, he would have won at BAFTA. Like, I just don't, how does he lose BAFTA, but then he gets the Oscar? That doesn't make sense. Harrison Ford is getting his tribute now from Woody Harrelson. Speaking of Woody, I talked about him earlier in the recording. The other show I'm watching right now, guys, for the first time is Ally McBeal. Just started that in January. I've only seen like 5 episodes of it so far. And there she is, Callista Flocker. looks amazing. Wow. Yeah, I think supporting actor is over. I guess you could point to him not being there to give a speech as, like, maybe Delroy Lindo pulls the impossible. Like, there's gonna be like a little bit of maybe percentage, but I don't know. Nom should be win for Lindo. Could Delroy Lindo win the Oscar? That just seems unlikely, since, as I said, I don't think anyone in history has won BAFTA and SAG and then not the Oscar. And if One Battle After Another, you guys, is taking picture and director, Like, it's obviously taking director, and it's like 99.9% at this point. At one PGA, it's winning picture. Like, why would Lindo win over Penn, not being nominated anywhere? Penn wins BAFTA and SAG. I just think it's over. I don't know how could I create this fantasy scenario where, like, well, Penn wasn't there to give a speech, so Delroy Lindo. I don't think that can happen now. Daniel Day-Lewis, Annette Bening, and Russell Crowe won SAG and BAFTA and not the Oscar. Daniel Day-Lewis for Gangs of New York, he won SAG. He didn't get BAFTA for that, did he? Did Daniel Day-Lewis win BAFTA for Gangs of New York? Russell Crowe for A Beautiful Minds. Oh, wait. Is Russell Crowe the example for A Beautiful Mind? Did he win SAG and BAFTA for A Beautiful Mind? And then he lost the Oscar because he had won the Oscar the year before for Gladiator? Maybe Russell Crowe is the example. Day-Lewis won BAFTA too. Oh, okay. Okay, so it has happened before. So Day-Lewis for Gangs of New York won BAFTA and SAG and then lost to Adrian Brody. Okay. And Adrian, wasn't that the only nomination for Brody? And then Russell Crowe was an interesting one because he lost the Oscar for A Beautiful Mind because he had just won a year before for Gladiator. But he didn't win much for Gladiator in the precursors, so like SAG and BAFTA were able to give Russell Crowe a prize for Beautiful Mind. But then we got to the Oscars and it was like, are we going to pull a Tom Hanks and just give it to him again? They went with Denzel Washington for Training Day. So I guess if you want to try to predict Delroy Lindo to win the Oscar, I guess you would point to Daniel Day-Lewis, Gangs of New York. Wins BAFTA, wins SAG. His movie is strong. The Pianist is also strong. And Adrian Brody, who wasn't really a part of that award season, wins. Because Daniel Day-Lewis had a prize before. He won for My Left Foot at the Oscars. He had won before. Adrian Brody obviously hadn't. I think Sean Penn at this point has sort of earned the right to not show up to the ceremonies. He has really nothing left to prove in this industry. Yeah, I mean, going into this award season, I was like, is Sean Penn going to really campaign or show up to these shows? And it's like, he was at the Globes. Okay, so I guess there is precedence. I'm kind of like, why? Like I Googled it earlier. I'm like, why did Daniel Day-Lewis Gangs of New York not come to mind? I guess there is precedence. You can win BAFTA, SAG, and then lose the Oscar. I feel like if Penn were to lose the Oscar, it wouldn't be the shock of the century because he hasn't been campaigning. He's not here at these ceremonies, but I think he's going to be definitely the smart choice.
Harrison is a true Renaissance man, iconic actor, distinguished pilot, and a master carpenter who built his own home.
I don't know how you guys feel. I still think it's crazy that they don't do like the governor's awards. I mean, I get it being a different month, a different time and place and stuff, but I used to love as a kid, I loved all those Lifetime Achievement Awards at the Oscars, like the main ceremony. Like the Tom Cruise Oscar he just got in November at the governor's awards, like that should be a part of the show on March 15th. That would have been incredible. That would have been like one of the best moments of the night. I think this hurts Taylor's chances if they're choosing Penn as the acting win. Yeah. I mean, you guys been feeling the same way for the last months. I'm like, one battle's going to win an acting prize at the Oscars. It's probably supporting actor or supporting actress. Taylor made sense in a way. And now it could be Penn. Thank you, Lando. Thank you, Zachariah. I hate seeing the photo of someone not being there. Reminds me too much of Penn's first 3 nominations. Oh, right, right. Sean Penn for the Oscars, he was not there for Dead Man Walking or Sweet and Low Down or I Am Sam, right? He's not there. If I remember right, I don't know why I know this. I think Sean Penn was going to the Oscars for Dead Man Walking, but his wife at the time, Robin Wright, had to go to the hospital for something, and so he was with her at the hospital. I feel like I read that somewhere. That's why he wasn't there. Yeah. That's why I'm guys, I'm kind of like, if Sean Penn is the acting win at the Oscars for One Battle, then supporting actress is probably Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners. I feel like Sinners in the same way gets an acting prize. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, right now it kind of makes the most sense. At the Oscars, Penn wins supporting actor, Mosaku wins supporting actress, Chalamet wins actor, Buckley wins actress, 4 different films. That kind of makes sense to me. I've had this feeling that Chalamet could miss at SAG because he just won here a year ago. We're gonna find out very soon if that held any weight or it didn't matter. He was just gonna win this anyway. You know. I like me some chaos guys in the acting categories especially, and I don't want it to stop. I don't want to you know, if Musaku wins supporting actress tonight and then Chalamet wins actor, that's it. Like there's no suspense left. One battle is taking picture director basically, for sure. If Musaku wins supporting actress, Chalamet wins actor, we are going to have 2 weeks where we all know who's winning in the top categories. There's no suspense. I'm like, so give me Madigan and supporting actress, give me an Ethan Hawke or a Michael B. Jordan actor here, so we have things to talk about and reflect on. Like, well, maybe this, you know, I don't want this to all be sewn up here in the next 30 minutes. Supporting actress Ariana Grande, yeah. Wouldn't that be something? Would that be something if Ariana Grande was supporting actress? I don't know what I would do. She's not there. So it'd be anticlimactic, but I'd be like, okay. Harrison Ford is so freaking great on Shrinking. Have you guys seen Shrinking? He's so good. I still can't believe he didn't win the Emmy, the last Emmy ceremony in September. He had that scene at the end of season 2 where he breaks down crying. It was so moving. It was some of the best acting work he's ever done. And I know it was a comedy category, so maybe that hurt him, but if you want to stump awards experts, you guys, you say, what is Harrison Ford's Oscar nomination for? A lot of people don't know. He was nominated for Witness. 1985, was not there. He was shooting The Mosquito Coast with his director, Peter Weir, the same director as Witness. And the winner is Kate Hudson's Song Sung Blue. Guys, don't. Yeah, watch it be, you know, kind of predictable. Mosaku wins supporting actress. She won BAFTA SAG. She's going to win the Oscar. Actor goes to Chalamet, and then actress goes to Kate Hudson over Jessie Buckley. I'll be like, what are we doing here, guys? Even if Penn skipped every ceremony, if I was a member of the Academy, he'd still have my vote. I thought he was that good in One Battle, just saying. Yeah. No, I agree. I think like if that's your choice in supporting actor, because he's not showing up to SAG and BAFTA, that would not sway like, oh, well, I'm not going to vote for him. Oh, that was weird. So Harrison Ford stood up and everyone started clapping, and then it cut back to Woody Harrelson, and he's still talking. So Woody Harrelson had like 30 more seconds, and now he's going up. Is he not? Oh, okay. God, what a career Harrison Ford has had. I made an elusive Oscar video about him. 2023, I think I made that. I explored his whole career, and he hasn't had too many shots at an Oscar nomination besides Witness. The Fugitive, I argued, was the closest he came to a Best Actor nomination without getting one. He got a Golden Globe nomination for The Fugitive. The Fugitive got into Best Picture at the Oscars. So, but as I've talked about before, Best Actor 93 is competitive. Like I've talked about that category a lot. Like Robin Williams, I think, should be there for Mrs. Doubtfire, but you look at the 5 in the category, it's hard to remove someone. So Sean Penn is like the male version of Frances McDormand. They pretend to not care. Both are children of Katherine Hepburn. Yeah. I think Sean Penn is just at that stature, and he's so great in One Battle, which is a very strong, the strongest film of the season. How can he lose? I just don't think he can lose. Harrison.
Proud to call you my friend and a colleague. Thank you. I feel incredibly grateful for this kind attention. But to be clear, I also am quite humbled.
Like, just go look at Harrison Ford's work in the 80s and 90s. There's some great stuff he did. With Witness, Mosquito Coast, Working Girl, Regarding Henry. Like, he was always taking chances. He's not just doing action and stuff. Like, he did some interesting films. When analyzing Oscar history, what is a good cutoff point for the modern Oscars? 1969, after the end of the Hays Code. Yeah, I think of like what I call a 1960s like modern, but just read Mark Harris's book Pictures at a Revolution, all about the Oscars celebrating the films of 67, where you have Bonnie and Clyde and The Graduate, kind of forward-thinking movies. And then you have Dr. Dolittle, which is like looking backwards in the Best Picture category. That's kind of the ceremony where things shift, I think, into better work. Or not better work, but like more modern kind of films. Moving into the 1970s, which is my favorite decade for cinema. Thank you, Steven Spielberg. We gotta hear this. I love What Lies Beneath. This is so great. I love him in that. Kind of an against type performance. Fred Roos, yeah. Cast him in American Graffiti, right? All right, guys, when Harrison is done talking, I think it's time. I think we get to the big film categories, the last few here. I'm sorry. Brian, it's okay. Like, just relax. Yeah. God, what longevity the man has had. I mean, you go back to Star Wars, American Graffiti, The Conversation, Apocalypse Now, all in the 70s. I mean, what always just gets me, guys, is that in terms of like big films, that run he has of Star Wars 77, Empire Strikes Back 1980, Raiders of the Lost Ark 1981, Blade Runner 1982, Return of the Jedi 1983, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom 1984. Like from like 80 to 84, he's in like these incredible, huge films we all still look at, and love today. It was like I mean, I wasn't alive then until 84, so I wasn't there for that. But like that, like as for kids and teenagers, like seeing Harrison Ford just like every summer and like a new big studio blockbuster that was really great. Like that must have been something, Well, I mean, what a run. And then after Temple of Doom, he does more kind of personal projects. He does smaller films and tries comedy. He tries drama. Like he does a bunch of different things. And I really respect his career. Chalamet, we got a close up on Chalamet right now. He's like, he's like, I gotta win this, man. Come on.
We get to explore ideas that affirm and elevate our shared experience.
I always think it'd be weird, like you're in the audience and then you have a camera like this and you have to pretend like the camera's not there. You're like, thank you, Jesse. Hey, Brian, do you think at the Oscars this year they'll feature Amazon's War of the Worlds in one of their random compilation clip segments of the big 2025 releases? They better not. You guys watch my Razzie predictions? I took it very seriously. I'm like, no, now I think who could maybe win worst supporting actor? Like, I had to like stop myself halfway through that recording. I'm like, Brian, I'm treating this as if I'm doing an Oscar prediction video. Emma's there. Emma Stone is there. Emma Stone could have skipped these, like Sean Penn. Like, she's not winning, but she's there. I love how Emma Stone is like our new Meryl Streep of like her age, like her generation. Like, she rocks it in a new film. She's nominated. Like, she's in. Are you excited about Jesse Buckley's new film, The Bride? Oh, yes, I am. I'm seeing it opening night. I'm trying to figure out my schedule for next weekend for the channel. I might not review The Bride until Monday because I've got a couple videos I'm working on like right before that. So it might take till Monday, but I am going to review The Bride at the latest. It'll be at the, tail end of the weekend there. Start of the following week. Wow. Callista Flockhart, he looks great. Remember Callista Flockhart in The Birdcage? That's like her one big movie role. This is encouraging. Oh, I love Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford is the kind of actor I want to just always be around, just be around forever. I don't want him to go. Gwyneth is there. Gwyneth Paltrow's like, I couldn't get myself one nomination for this movie. I was like, she was really good in Marty Supreme. I was like, she might get in at SAG. She made the BAFTA long list, right? All right, really another break. Let's do this. Let's go. The earliest this show is done, the earlier I make my reaction video, and the earlier I can have dinner. What was it? Golden Globes night? I was eating dinner at 11:30. This is good. I think the Oscars in 2 weeks, I'm gonna have to eat like before the show. Because I'm like, I might be up like till midnight doing stuff for that. Speaking of Birdcage, SAG nomination, people forget about Hank Azaria. Yeah, didn't the Birdcage it won cast at SAG, if I remember right? And Hank Azaria was nominated for supporting actor. I think that was the second year of the SAG Awards, and I think the Birdcage won cast. Hi, Brian. I really appreciate your channel. I'm an autistic guy who loves film, but I have no one to talk to about them, but I have your videos. Oh, well, thank you. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I really appreciate all of you. Your enthusiasm, your support, it just means the world to me. I get to do what I love. It's really fantastic. I like to think of like the awards contender as a community. It's not just my voice. It's all of you guys as well. Bonnie and Clyde was unique. Rooted for bad guys. Yeah, you feel bad for them at the end, and you're like, wait, they're the bad guys. I always think about the ending to Bonnie and Clyde. Like, what was it like seeing that in a movie theater opening weekend in 1967? like 1967 audiences could not have been prepared for the final scene of Bonnie and Clyde. Like, it's still shocking now. I showed that film in a college class a few years ago, and like everyone in the room was like, whoa. All right, we have another just montage of like comedy sketches. Like, guys, can we just get to the film awards so I can move on with my night? What are we doing? Do you think it's more likely that Sean Penn will be at the Oscars or not? Okay. I'm going to go out on a limb here, guys, and say, yes, Sean Penn will attend the Oscars. I will be shocked if he's not there. Like, why would he go to the Globes and not the Oscars after having won BAFTA and SAG? I'd love to know, like, what is, like, I'm sure he knows by now, right, that he won SAG. Like, what is his reaction? Is it just like, eh, oh, okay. Sean, hey, you did it. You won the actor award. Sean's like, I won what? You won Best Supporting Actor, the actor award. And Sean Penn's like, what is the actor award? I've never heard of that. Why are you telling me? Like, no, it used to be SAG. Oh, SAG. Okay. Why are we getting a 3-minute plus montage of comedic bits in movies and television shows right now? What is the purpose of this moment right now? Why? Like, do we have now a segment like awarding comedy films? I don't think so, SAG. Should Harry Potter receive any Oscar wins? That should have won something. Alan Rickman for Deathly Hallows Part 2. I thought he was incredible at the end. Sean Penn might be out protesting. Lots of things to protest right now. Yeah, that's true. Middle school teacher here, started a film club this semester. Movie we started with is Sunset Boulevard, and the kids are surprisingly into it. That is awesome. Middle school students watching Sunset Boulevard. I love it. That's so cool. That's my favorite film. If you guys didn't know, my favorite movie is Sunset Boulevard. Sunset Boulevard, like, I watch it maybe once a year, but I could like watch that every week for the rest of my life and never get sick of it. It's so good. He even went to SBIFF. Oh, he went to Santa Barbara Film Festival? Sean Penn? Yeah, I'm like, I figured BAFTA he'd miss because he knew, like, he probably assumed he wasn't going to win anything this season. Like, he's like, am I going to fly out to BAFTA just to sit there and lose? Like, I understood Sean Penn not being a BAFTA. Why would he miss this one? Like, he had to have known he had a very good shot to win at SAG. So I wonder what, maybe in the days to come, we'll find out what's going on. But I think Sean Penn will attend the Oscars because it's like, now that he's won BAFTA and SAG, there's like at least what, a 96, 97% chance he wins the Oscar. He's in the Best Picture, Best Director winner. Oh, you know what? They haven't done the In Memoriam yet, right? Have they done the In Memoriam? So I thought the show was 2 hours, guys. It's 6:52. We've had one film category. Is it 2.5 hours? In my head all day, I was like, it's 2 hours. Now Sean Astin is taking us through his family tree. Can we just do the film category? At least we got one. If we still at like the 2 hour mark still had not gotten one film category, I'd be losing it. I'd be like, come on. Oh, that's what's nice about the Oscars in 2 weeks. It's like I don't have to sit through a bunch of stuff. Like even like the comedy bits and everything, like it'll all pertain to the films nominated. There's no TV stuff. That's why the Oscars is the best one. That's why, that's the one I talk about the most on the awards contender. Because movies are my passion, my favorite medium for storytelling. And the Oscars is the one where it's all cinema, the whole show. I'm glad Sean Penn is starting to win stuff now. I was unsure at the beginning of the season. Yeah. I was, as I've talked about a little bit on the channel, guys, I was so confused in January. I'm like, why is Sean Penn not competitive to win? I thought maybe because he's not maybe not well liked in the industry, and he's not campaigning, and he's vote splitting with Benicio. I was like, oh, maybe that has something to do with it. But I walked out of One Battle in September. I was like, Sean Penn was freaking incredible in this. Oh my God. I mean, that is an Oscar-worthy performance, what he does in One Battle. So the BAFTA win was cool, and now he just won SAG. So I'm like, well, I think he's gonna win. He's gonna pull like a Francis McDormand Nomadland and just kind of like at the end here, just kind of skate to a third win at the Oscars. Okay, Sean's. Can we get to the film? Are we gonna do another 4-minute comedy sketch, like a montage of comedy bits for no apparent reason? Like if they're gonna do that, why not do like a 3-minute like horror montage? Like show great moments from horror films. We got Frankenstein nominated. We got Weapons nominated. We got Sinners nominated. Do a horror montage. Okay, is this supporting actress? Okay, I really want this to be Amy Madigan, guys. I really want, even she has very, very little chance of getting the Oscar. I want this to be Madigan. Oh, what's going to be Ariana's clip? The final stop of the Wicked Awards train ends here. Odessa A. Zion was so great in the Amy Madigan. She looks great. I love her performance in that. Could be. If it's Mosaku, guys, it's over. Mosaku wins BAFTA and SAG. It's over. And I don't want the acting race chaos to end yet. Could be Taylor too. There's 3 people who could win here. Did they forget Grande? Isn't it going alphabetical? Did I miss that? I didn't see Grande. Gonna end with her? Okay, there we go. Ariana Grande, Wicked for Good. Okay, guys. Here we go. Come on, Amy Madigan. Yes! Amy Madigan! Yes. Oh. I just felt it in my gut, you guys. I was like, she's going to win SAG. Come on. Standing ovation. She won SAG. She won the SAG Award for supporting actress for that performance. That is one of the coolest things of the whole season. Wow.
It's such an honor to be here. I've been doing this a long ass time. And I have never been nominated by the SAG committee and by the guild. I'm a proud member. And I keep getting asked tonight, well, what is it about this night? And I said, because actors love other actors. They just love being with them. We want to be working with them. We want to look up at them and just, man, you guys are so good.
We got a race, you guys, for supporting actress. It is up in the freaking air, man. Anything can happen for the Oscars.
Chicago. And everybody in my family, all my friends, relatives, whatever, we're all union people. And I don't care what somebody says, they're not going to bust us, ever. But Gladys has surprised me. She's getting a lot of love back. I didn't know y'all want to hang out with her. So anyway, but you know what? This is about the actors, and I'm so happy for this because I I want to give a shout out to the Ensemble, which is the beautiful Julia Garner, Josh Brolin,
Yeah.
Alden Ehrenreich, Austin Abrams, little Carrie Christopher, you know, Benedict Wong, Toby Huss.
I mean, think about that, guys. This is Weapon's only nomination at SAG. It's not an ensemble. She beat out Taylor and Mosaku for this. I do not think it is outside the realm of possibility Madigan can win the Oscar. It's just tough because the film is only nominated in her category. It's going to be hard to predict that. Can Amy win the Oscar? I hope so. Will you live stream the Oscars? Yes, guys, I will live stream the Oscars in 2 weeks. I promise that in January. I'm going to do it. That's going to be a long show. Hope you guys join me. I've never live streamed the Oscars before. Like, you guys are watching me watch it.
Let's see, what does he have here? Okay. Anyway, sorry, I digressed. It was like when you were little and you had the Barbie and then you got Ken and you whipped down his drawers and you went, Ken, that's nothing. I never quite understood that. Anyway, I really am digressing. I apologize. As you can tell, I'm nervous and I'm just overwhelmed and so happy. Thank you, everybody, so much.
What a cool win. I really don't think she can win the Oscar because if Weapons just had one other nomination, if it had screenplay, I think I would go with her maybe, but man, that's a tough category now.
Bonded by a challenging pursuit,
Oh,
by valuing our creative spirit, and often brought close by our mutual support and affection.
is this the In Memoriam? Oh my God.
Proud to be in the family of actors in this room and all over the world.
I don't think I could take it this year, guys.
To work and to share such rich times with so many people. This year we have lost some true
Oh.
heroes.
In Memoriam.
Our teachers, our coworkers,
She was so close to Diane Keaton.
and our friends. All of us have been lifted by them. We are happier, wiser, made just a bit more expansive by their shared spirit. And we must remember how lucky we are to have been changed by them. And we have been.
Oh man. Oh, James Van Der Beek. Oh boy. What a difficult year. I feel like I have to make a new tribute video like every 2 weeks. It's tough. I want you guys to know every time I make a tribute video, it's not easy for me. I feel like it's worth doing. It's important. I feel like I should, educate anyone who doesn't know the whole career, the best performances of someone to do those videos. But they're some of the hardest ones to make, especially when I have a real emotional connection to the person, as I did, especially with Diane Keaton and Catherine O'Hara, who I've just loved since I was a kid. I've been 100%. I've been 100% Team Madigan since before Oscar nomination. Still haven't seen Weapons. Love won me though, and kind of Tiana. You've been 100% behind Madigan for the win, but you haven't seen Weapons. You should watch it. It's good. Man, this In Memoriam is going to end with some titans. Graham Greene, great actor. Oh, he died. Harris Yulin. Polly Holiday. Nicky Cat. I didn't know he died. Robert Carradine we just lost. It all comes around. Penn and Madigan were the front runners a few months ago. Then chaos ensued. Now Penn and Madigan are front runners again. But can Madigan win the Oscar? I'm not convinced of that. That's going to be a conversation for the next 2 weeks. Can she do it? I'm like, if Demi Moore can't win the Oscar, winning Critics' Choice and SAG and Golden Globe, like, could Madigan win the Oscar with just Critics' Choice and SAG and her movie not nominated anywhere else? I don't know. That just seems like that would be tricky. But it's possible. I'm gonna think about that one, guys. I'm gonna think about Madigan. Michael Madsen. Lonnie Anderson. George Wendt? That's right. I watched Cheers for the first time. I finished it about a year and a half ago. I said at the beginning of the season, Madigan is a special case, and her being the sole nominee for her film won't matter with the performances already become part of the zeitgeist. I think she's the front runner. Yeah, that's the thing about Madigan that I keep going back to, is that it's the biggest, flashiest performance in the category. It's a huge, memorable, physically transformative performance. That's the thing about Madigan. I just keep going back to. I'm like, it's possible. Diane Ladd. Oh. Julian McMahon. That's right. Oh my God. Oh, now we're getting to the. Oh, Rob Reiner. Made a video about him. Malcolm Jamal Warner. That's right. Robert Duvall. Just made a video about him. Gene Hackman. Oh my God, I think I'm Diane Keaton. Your speech had me laughing. Ken has nothing. Yeah. Val Kilmer. Jesus Christ. Oh. Catherine O'Hara. Diane Keaton. Oh my God, the end with those two. We miss you, Diane. And Robert Redford. Jesus. That's too much. My God. Wow. That is wild. We lost so many great people. Aunt Gladys and Lockjaw are iconic. They deserve it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, those are like two of the most iconic performances of the year. Gladys and Lockjaw. Now we have someone singing. So why did I think this ended at 7? It was over at 7. They're singing, so for YouTube, I have to quiet it down. How would you rate Gran Torino out of 10? It's one of my favorite movies. I saw that once. Yeah, I liked it. 7.5 maybe. Like, Eastwood was good in that film. Should watch it again. There's just so many movies to watch, you guys. So many movies. I try to watch new things. Remember, guys, to follow my Letterboxd. Almost every day I review the latest films I'm watching. It's not just new stuff. Like, I'll look back on older films. Like, I'll leave like a 2 to 3 sentence review typically on my Letterboxd. Okay, so we have a song now. Is this from Sinners? Miles Caton is performing. Interesting. What did you think of Spice World? Spice World was awesome. When I was a kid. I saw Spice World opening weekend. So good. Of course, it's not good. But like, as a Spice Girls fan, when I was in middle school, I really enjoyed Spice World. What a random question. Can always count on you guys. Like, sometimes you ask me something and I'm like, what? I can't, I'd like to listen to this, but I can't, I don't want this to get struck down on YouTube because of the music behind me, so I have to keep it down. My Catherine O'Hara video, you guys, was demonetized for some music stuff. I was like, okay. But I'm keeping it up because, you know, I think it's an important video I made about a month ago. So I'm sure Madigan's a great person in real life, but honestly, her role as Aunt Gladys has made me petrified of her, and all I can see is a psychopath. Yeah, I mean, you know, she seems like a very sweet person. She doesn't seem like she's like, you know, Gladys at all. This is interesting. Like, why are they doing a musical set at SAG? Like, have they ever done this ever? Where they do like a 5-minute musical set? Favorite Spice Girl? Oh, I always like Posh Spice. I always thought she was really pretty when I was younger and confused. I always like Baby Spice. I liked them all. There wasn't, yeah. I'm like, I don't know why. I always had like a little bit of affection more than the other four for Posh Spice. I just thought I liked her dresses. Still. Another ad. All right, guys. So if Chalamet wins, which very might well happen, I'm not going to be mad or like, oh man, like I'll be happy about that. But if Chalamet wins, the only acting race that is up for grabs is supporting actress. That's it. At least we will have one if Chalamet takes this tonight. At least we'll still have the one supporting actress will be kind of not clenched up. Like we will have things to say about that. Has an actor ever won an Oscar without a SAG nom? If not, then Skarsgård is done. Would Madigan be the first to win as a single nom for a movie? No. People have won Oscars for acting with, you know, being just the lone nominee for their film. Julianne Moore, Still Alice comes to mind. She swept. No, that happens here and there. Sometimes that's the thing with Madigan. Sometimes when a performance is just so big and iconic and flashy and transformative, there's a narrative. Sometimes that can be enough to win the Oscar if you've won a few things and your film is just the lone nominee. I mean, I just feel if Madigan wasn't even nominated at BAFTA, so that's questionable. She didn't win at the Globes. I'm either predicting Tiana or Amy for the Oscar. I refuse to entertain a Wonmi win. You can never convince me that what... I disagree with that. I think Wonmi Musaku is wonderful in Sinners and would make a great win. And I think BAFTA holds a lot of weights. Wonmi Musaku could absolutely win the Oscar. Come on, guys. Don't talk like that. Don't say, well, it was a British thing. And that's it. That's all that was. Like, no. I think Musaku is my favorite performance in Sinners. I think she's great. Favorite Spice Girls song? Last one. Just want to get you some coffee money. My favorite Spice Girls song. Man, there's so many good ones. Spice Up Your Life is up there. That's a fun one to put on. When Two Become One might be my favorite. That ballad they did in the first album. I love that song. All right, is it actress? I'm assuming we're doing.
Congratulations on your phenomenal performance.
Wait, what? Do we get nominees? Oh, why are you opening the envelope? Okay. All right, Best Actress. Can Buckley lose this? I just don't think so. That would be shocking. Oh my God, they're showing the end. Oh, I don't like. I've been like, as I said before, guys, I'm floating between now and March 15th. I rewatch Hamnet, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to put myself through. I'm kind of like, that was a good one and done. Like I had that experience at TIFF, and I'm good. I don't need to watch it again. All right, guys, so we're on Best Actress. As I've been saying the last few days, if in a total shocker Buckley lost here, I would not for 1 second doubt her Oscar win. Even if she loses here, like somehow she wins the Oscar. Chase Infinity should be at the Oscars. It still feels weird to me. It feels weird to me that Chase Infinity's performance is not Oscar nominated. I mean, I always want, like, if she had gone supporting, I wonder if maybe Elle Fanning would have missed and Chase Infinity would have been nominated in supporting. We'll never know. Does Madigan have Ed Harris in a basement? Haven't seen him anywhere with her this season. He was with her at the Globes. But yeah, I thought he'd be there with her tonight. No. Okay.
And the Oscar goes to Jesse Buckley.
Okay. We got a sweeper. We got a sweeper, guys. Buckley won it all. Anyone predicting someone other than Buckley to win the Oscar at this point? Something's wrong. Well, maybe Byrne can do it. She won the Globe. I don't think so. What a time for Jessie Buckley. She's sweeping in Best Actress. She's winning the Oscar in 2 weeks. She has a brand new movie opening on Friday starring Christian Bale, The Bride. What a moment for her right now.
Inspiring faces and souls.
Love me a Buckley speech. Let's hear it.
I have been categorically changed by so many people in this room and beyond. To get to work with my heart in my hand and stand beside my brilliant, daring friends who show me their heart. I mean, what a way to spend a life. Thank you.
I just love her so much. She's just unbelievable.
I'd like to,
She's so kind and generous.
I'd like to say a special thank you to my incredible friend and date tonight, Emily Watson.
Yes. Who I talk about in my new Patreon exclusive video, by the way. Emily Watson. Breaking the Waves.
Whisper to myself.
Yep, I talk about that performance in my new video.
And to share those scenes with you in Hamnet, I will cherish that for the rest of my life. Your wild imagination, your brave, untethered womanhood, your ferocious gentleness is a guiding light to me. And the best advice that you always give to me is to always go back to the well of just being human. Ground zero, babe. You're the realest of the real. I love and cherish being part of this community.
Oh my God, she's fine.
I hope that I can continue to offer something meaningful back. Thank you very much. This is such a privilege.
Buckley can give a speech, man. Wow. And she always mixes it up, too. As long as The Bride is as good as Norbit, Buckley should be safe for the win. Final day for Oscar voting, guys, is Thursday, March 5th. The Bride opens on Friday. The Bride could be the worst movie of the year. It wouldn't make a difference. Norbit came out in mid-November, if I remember right. It was like right in the middle of like Oscar stuff. That was not good for Eddie Murphy. Oh, Demi Moore was there. I thought Demi Moore was going to present Best Actor. No? Okay. Viola Davis. I saw her in person once at Disneyland. 2022, she was at Disneyland, and I thought about like saying something. I was like, Brian, she's at Disneyland. Like don't bother.
These men could not be deterred, and the actors delivered
a video about Viola Davis's Oscar win for Fences coming your way soon on the awards contender. A little preview. I truly believe Buckley's performance in Hamnet will go down as an all-timer. Paul Mescal was right that I think it will be a performance that will be studied in acting classes. I agree. Yeah. I think Buckley and Hamnet that's a performance that will be looked at for many, many years to come. It's just a great piece of work from an actress and in such a beautiful movie like that. Okay, guys, this is it. Like, okay, if it's Chalamet, actor's over, and that's my favorite performance in the category, so we're good. If it's Michael B. Jordan, we've got a race, and it's going to be very confusing the next 2 weeks. It's going to be like, what happens? Like, what do we do with this? Can Chalamet still win? Maybe. Can Jordan win? Could Wagner Moura win? Hawk needs this. For Hawk to have a shot at the Oscar, Hawk would need to surprise her. Plemons is just happy to be here. He should be at the Oscars. That is such a dynamite performance. He's so great in Begonia. What's Viola's for Spice Girl? What's Viola's favorite Spice Girl? I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Okay. Watch it be DiCaprio. He's not there either. All right, guys. Best Actor. This is it. Is the race over, or do we have suspense for the next 2 weeks? It's about time to find out. Okay, here we go. Like Timmy, but would love to see
And
them.
the actor goes to... You are shining herald of Michael B. Jordan!
Yes! Michael B. Jordan did it! Woo! Yes! Wow! Okay, come on, guys. You got to give me some props. I called Won Me a BAFTA, and I called Michael B. Jordan SAG. Give me some props, guys. Woo! Oh, my God. Come on, baby. I got some smarts. I really think long and hard about this stuff. I thought Jordan could do it. Woo! Woo! What a moment.
I don't even know where to begin. I wasn't expecting this at all. And I just want to quickly say that I'm so honored and privileged to be nominated.
So many people doubted me. I was like, Chalamet, they're not going to give him a second one in a row in the same category. He's 30. Like that's not going to happen. And Jordan just made the most sense. He was in the stronger film.
Scene, bro. And y'all know how I feel about y'all.
Oh, Chalamet's mom looks pissed. You needed that one. I mean, Chalamet missed at both BAFTA and SAG. That's not good. That leaves him in a very vulnerable spot, you guys.
How many lines you had in an episode or a show would determine, if you got that membership card or not. And
can Michael B win the Oscar? I think he can. Yeah. I'm like, he just needed to win BAFTA or SAG. Here it is. It seems like
I'm like an entry level member.
It seems like the gas is going out of the Chalamet train, right? Like his last big win was in early January. It's March. Marty Supreme, I think, could be fading, you guys.
Mom, thank you for driving me back and forth to New York when we didn't have enough money to go.
I'll give you 1999 for calling Michael B. Jordan, Brian. Very impressive. If Sinners wins Best Ensemble along with MBJ's acting win, I think Sinners is back in the conversation for picture. Yep. I think for Sinners to still have a shot at winning picture, it has to take cast here. There's no question. It has to win Best Cast. I've had so much pushback in the last day and a half. So many people are like, Ryan, it's not going to be Michael B. Jordan. Just like a year ago when I went with Timothy Chalamet at SAG for A Complete Unknown, I had so many people say to me, Brian, it's going to be Adrian Brody. You're crazy. I'm like, I'm going to go Chalamet. And then, to be honest, guys, most of today, I'm like, Brian, it's probably Chalamet. But like, let's just go for one big no guts, no glory. Wow. I shocked myself. Wow. That is huge for Michael B. Jordan. SAG happening right around the time everyone's voting for the Oscars. I mean, this is really interesting. I really thought when I walked out of Marty Supreme in December, I said, that's it. Chalamet's going to win. But it is hard to win an Oscar for Best Actor when you're young. It's always has been. Actress is fine. Mikey Madison. How old is Michael B. Jordan? 39, 40? He's not like that much older than Chalamet, but he's got a little bit more. I feel like he has a little bit more of a career, like going back beyond, Chalamet's first breakthrough was Call Me by Your Name 2017. Like Michael B. Jordan's career goes back to The Wire, which he was so great in. You know, Creed was what, 2015, Fruitvale Station 2013. He's been doing great work for longer than Chalamet. Yeah. Did Moonlight win any precursors before winning picture, considering that La La Land was seen as the favorites? If not, could Sinners follow suit? Didn't Moonlight win SAG Ensemble? Right? Pretty sure. And Moonlight won a Golden Globe, right, for picture drama. Wagner is still in this race, Brian. Yep. So Timmy did win SAG last year. Yeah, no, that's what I said. I said I predicted Timmy to win SAG last year for Complete Unknown. I did not predict him here because I thought I don't think they give him 2 in a row, and they didn't. And I thought if someone beats him, I think it's Jordan. Love this. I love Timmy, and I'm still rooting for him. But seeing Michael win warms my heart. Can we assume it's between Timmy and Michael now? Yeah. And that does leave a small opening, you guys, for Wagner Moura. I was like, if Timmy doesn't win tonight, I'm gonna do a video this coming week about Best Actor. Why are Hawk and Leo being overlooked by voters? Yeah, I mean, I think the problem with Hawk is that his movie just wasn't super strong. I think Blue Moon, you know, it's a good film. I really liked that film, but it's like it's kind of like a chamber piece. It's in like one building the whole time. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and at the Oscars, it's only an actor and original screenplay, so that hurt him, I think. Thank you for making talking about movies fun. Love your channel, Brian. Chris, thank you, Chris. Oh my gosh, thank you, Chris. That is so nice of you. Wow, you guys are the best. Like amazing. All right, is it just cast? Oh, I'm so happy. I mean, that was kind of a swing to go with Jordan. He didn't even win the Globe. Wagner Moura beat him at the Globes. This whole week, guys, I've had this feeling. I'm like, I don't think Chalamet wins. I think it's someone else, and Jordan made the most sense. I just thought Jordan wins at SAG. It just was like, I just felt it. Boom. Okay, now I feel like, really, is Jordan going to win actor and then one battle takes cast? I mean, maybe. I mean, if the one last, I guess, piece of suspense here is if Sinners wins cast, you could argue it has a shot at the Oscars in picture. If One Battle wins here, it's like 100%. But it's got to be Sinners, right? MG career goes back to the early 2000s. Yeah, he's been in a ton of stuff. Sinners. Sinners! I got them all right. 5 for 5. Wow. Woohoo! I feel pretty good about that, guys. I called Madigan, I called Penn, I called Jordan, Buckley, and Sinners and cast. You know, I know something, I guess. Anyone who says, oh, Brian Rowe of the awards contender, he can't predict awards for shit, I give you tonight. Who else went with those 5? Who else went with Sinners, Buckley, Jordan, Penn, and Madigan? Anyone else go with those 5? You know, come on. That was I just felt like Sinners felt like it wins cast at SAG. That felt right to me, and there you go. Especially after Jordan's win. But also it's like, wow, if Sinners takes cast and actress, if Sinners takes cast and actor, why would Wunmi Mosaku not win supporting actress? Kind of interesting. You know, Amy Madigan was just her performance was just so flashy and big and iconic, like no one could overtake her at this ceremony, I guess you could argue. But you think in some ways maybe Wunmi could have won too. Delroy Lindo. I think he's feeling good right now. If anyone but Penn had won tonight, he'd feel better.
Cast, and there's supposed to be a teleprompter somewhere, and I don't see it, so I'm just gonna speak.
What? Why would there be a teleprompter? Oh, Jack O'Connell's there. No Haley Steinfeld. Didn't she just have a baby?
This project
Woo!
is anointed. This project.
Good job, Brian. Thank you. Wow. I'm like, I usually like at SAG and stuff, unless it's a bunch of sweepers. I'll call one or two of them wrong. I'm like in shock right now.
Created by the genius Ryan Coogler.
Was that the casting director on stage, Francine Maisley?
Zinzi, Sev, Mike.
I think Sinners is winning Best Casting at the Oscars. Pretty sure of that now.
I have to do this. I'm sorry, but I got to do it. There's a young lady named Suzanne Fritz who's right there. Hey, Suzanne, stand up. Because Suzanne has been there from the beginning, giving us faith and belief, and never, ever faltering since Suzanne Fritz.
What was her role in the film? I don't know what. Like she was involved in Sinners, right?
I love you all, man. Every last one of these cats.
I love that they
the company
have Delroy doing this. This is great.
In front of the camera, behind the camera, Francine Maisley.
Legendary casting director. She's going to be the first casting director to win the casting Oscar. It's so cool.
We brought every single.
I tried to get a job with her once when I lived in LA. I called her office, but I got a no. They were like, nope, don't have any openings.
And to be recognized by you all. Thank you.
If you didn't know, I worked in casting for 2 years when I lived in LA. I worked for casting director, and when that job ended, I tried for a few months to get another job, and it didn't happen. Called up Francine Maisley's office, and I knew her work. I'm like, any job openings? No, not right now.
From the bottom of our hearts to the bottom of your heart.
I do think, guys, there is still a small chance Sinners can take picture after tonight, especially with that Jordan win. Whew, boy. I just want to go back and rewatch the Michael B. Jordan part. My final Oscar prediction: picture one battle, director PTA, lead actor Timmy, lead actress Jesse, supporting actor Penn, supporting actress Amy. Okay, yeah, that could happen.
It's been an amazing night.
Chalamet can still win the Oscar, but it's an uphill battle now. Like, he didn't win BAFTA or SAG. You know? Oh, Best Actor is interesting as you know what right now. Like, that's really interesting. What? Jacoby Jupe. I hope Sean Penn still wins. I hope this Delroy speech doesn't sway. Well, keep in mind, guys, Oscar voting is halfway over. Tonight is night 4. Today was day 4 of 8. So a lot of votes are already cast for the Oscars. In some ways, I feel like that's why Chalamet could still win the Oscar, is that in the first 3 days of Oscar voting this week, just more people voted for him. And I don't get the sense people wait to see what happens at SAG and then they go, oh, I'll go with that win. I don't really think they, works out that way, but all right, you guys, that's the end. Wow. So how are we feeling, guys? So supporting actor goes to Sean Penn. Supporting actress goes to Amy Madigan. Actress goes to Buckley. Actor goes to Michael B. Jordan. Cast goes to Sinners. So it's not over. I was worried I was going to come out of the ceremony like, oh, it's kind of, everything's kind of tied up now. It's like kind of makes sense what's going to win. Actor is a race. Supporting actress is a race. Supporting actor probably is just Penn, but I don't think it's like locked. You know, it's certainly not locked. He's definitely, Penn is definitely closer to an Oscar win than some of these people. Buckley is, you know, that's a given. And then does one battle miss Best Picture just because Sinners won actor and cast? Not necessarily. I wish Jack O'Connell got nominated. Love Delroy and happy to get he got nominated, but I keep coming back to O'Connell. O'Connell was great too, yeah, with his incredible charisma and that rocky road to Dublin sequence. Yeah, it was hard. There were so many great people in Sinners. It was hard, like to just nominate one person in supporting actor, one in supporting actress. It's like there's you know a few people you could choose. So. All right, you guys. Any final questions? I'll hang out for a minute here, but I need to make my reaction video. Talk about the Michael B. Jordan win. I got that right. I can't believe it. I was like, it's probably going to be Chalamet. You know, I'm okay with that. But then Viola Davis, she had that moment. I went, it's Michael B. Jordan, and it was. So yeah, I'm going to make my reaction video. I'll have that up in a couple hours, and then maybe at some point tonight I'll have dinner. I'll maybe eat something. Any final questions, guys, before I log off here? This was fun. So one more live stream coming your way on the Awards Contender in 2 weeks for the Oscars. I haven't decided for sure. I might do a live stream the day before the Oscars, Saturday, March 14th, with kind of like any final questions, you know, maybe like an hour in the middle of the day. Like if you want to come on and, you know, the day before the ceremony, we just kind of talk our way through everything. And, you know, I answer your questions. I'm thinking I might do Saturday, March 14th. And then obviously during the Oscar ceremony on the night of March 15th, I will do this again. I'll do a live stream. And then the thought is right now, you guys, I'm thinking of maybe doing a live stream once a month at the end of the month, like on Sunday, and, you know, talk about any like big movie news or awards news we got that month. And then I'll like preview all the videos I'm planning to make for the channel for the following month. Like for anyone who wants a sneak peek at like what I'm working on and thinking about. It'd be like an hour, maybe like once a month, like on like the final Sunday of the month. I'm thinking of doing that. Maybe I'll do one or two if you guys don't really, you know, April, May, June, you're kind of like you're not as interested. Like maybe I would stop it, but I like the idea of maybe like one live stream a month. Like we just kind of check in with each other. I answer your questions. I give you a preview of the videos I'm working on the following month. Because something you guys might not know, I plan my videos like 2 months in advance. I have almost exactly like to the day everything what I'm making in April right now. Like I know, I always plan for some wiggle room. Maybe I switch something out, but like I have like my schedule for April already here. Like I know exactly what I'm gonna do for that month. So if you guys want me to do like a live stream at the end of each month, like on a Sunday or something, I think that'd be fun. Just to hang out and talk to you guys at least once a month, even, you know, during the off season, right? When we don't have a big award show coming our way. Planning, that's the teacher talking. Yep. Yeah. I was a full-time teacher for 3 years. I was a part-time teacher for 12 years. Off and on. I've taught college, I've taught high school, I've taught middle school. So yeah, the teacher in me, like I would go into January, like having my plan through June. Like I would like, you know, I would switch stuff out here and there, but like you could ask me in mid-January, like, oh, so like what lessons will you be doing at the beginning of April or whatever? And I would know. I wouldn't have it like dialed down to like minutia of like exactly what the day was, but I know like what we were doing. I'm a big planner. I enjoy that process, like planning out, like what am I going to make? So I've been you know, tossing around ideas the last few weeks. Like, what am I going to do in April after award season is done? Like, what if I do 1 or 2 retrospectives? Like, what am I going to do? Like, if I do a couple top 10 video, like, what would I want to do? So I've been thinking about that. So any final questions, guys, before I sign off here? I need to make my reaction video. Man, Michael B. Jordan. I was like, Brian, this is an even wilder No Guts, No Glory than Won Me Musaku at BAFTA. Jordan hasn't won anything. Why does he beat Chalamet? Like, you know, I had my thoughts and people said I was crazy, and there you go. Are you planning to see The Bride? Do you think it will be any good? I'm hopeful. I haven't read any reviews of it yet, but I like the trailer. I'm gonna probably see The Bride Thursday nights. On Thursday, you guys, my video will be about the Best Actor race. I was like, if Timmy loses tonight, my Thursday video will be about that race and what's happening there. So that'll be Thursday. And then Saturday will be my last video this season with Cody Derricks. We're going to predict the top 8 categories. That's Saturday. So I think my Bride review will probably not be till Monday. So if you're like waiting, like with bated breath, what did Brian think of The Bride? You might have to wait a little bit, but I will get to that review. So, anyone else? 1 minute. I'm going to leave in 1 minute. Any final question? I need to make my reaction video. Great stream, Brian. Thank you so much, Michael B. Jordan, for the Oscar win. Michael B. Jordan, let's go. Can Michael B. Jordan win the Oscar? Like, wow, that would be crazy. Like, he didn't even win at the Globes. He's been nominated everywhere. He's in one of the 2 strongest films of the year. Imagine that, you guys. He pulls kind of a Michelle Yeoh. Well, no, Michelle Yeoh even won Golden Globe before SAG. Like, imagine, like, Michael B. Jordan wins at SAG, and then he wins the Oscar in 2 weeks. And that's the end of the season. We just had to wait until March for Michael B. Jordan to win stuff. You know, we just had to take a while. All right, you guys, I got to do my reaction video. This has been so much fun. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. And yeah, I'll probably do 2 live streams, not next weekend, but the weekend after, Saturday, March 14th, like maybe just like an hour, just answering your questions. How are we feeling? And then during the show, Oscars are 2 weeks away, guys. Sunday, March 15th. So we're getting there. All right. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your support. Love you all. You know, I really adore this community. It just like, it kind of like breaks my brain to know that, you know, people are interested in me watching an award show. Just like, wow, you know, it really just, it really moves me. You know, you guys really touched my heart. So thanks for your support and enthusiasm. And it's been a long award season, but we just have 2 weeks left, you guys. And Best Actor and Best Supporting Actress, especially, up for grabs. There is suspense in 2 of those acting categories. So I'm excited. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So have a great rest of your nights. I'll have my reaction video up in a few hours. And thanks so much for watching. I will see you next time at the Awards Contender. Take care, guys.